And let's start touching on them one after the other. On tax reform, Tinubu orders review as protests persist in NAS. Tinubu orders review as protests persist in the National Assembly. Banks raise withdrawal limit to 50,000 naira. Banks raise withdrawal limit to 50,000 naira. Two Rivers dogs or Two Rivers doctors bagged 2 million naira bill for alleged manslaughter. Two Rivers doctors bagged 2 million naira bill for alleged manslaughter. Lone survivor of family house fire dies. Lone survivor of family house fire dies. Date Doan College pupil Oromoni's sister mourns mother's death. If you recall, remember this story, we should understand. But then, let's continue. Police arrest fake soldiers, impound 296 vehicles in the Federal Capital Territory. Owa Obokun at birthday ceremony. Adeboye tips brother-in-law as next monarch. Emefiele cronies acquired 753 duplex estate with forex kickbacks, says the Economic and Financial Association that Emefiele and his cronies acquired 753 duplex estate with forex kickbacks. This is according to the EFCC. Now to Ekiti now. Ekiti CP defends Farotimi's arrests in Lagos, alleges cyberbullying and of course defamation. Ekiti CP defends Farotimi's arrest in Lagos, alleges cyberbullying and of course defamation. 80 billion fraud caught others former AMCON MD's arrest. NLC slams Winfrey as Akwa Ibom joins strike. Kaduna withdraws. NLC slams Winfrey as Akwa Ibom joins strike and Kaduna withdraws from the strike. And to some political stories now. Why OT won't join ZLP? Abia LP chairman says why OT will not join ZLP. Abia LP chairman says. Okay, to some other ones now. Edo governorship election. Tribunal begins pre-hearing on Monday. Reps tackle spokesman over support for Tinubu's tax reform bills. How Tinubu's fiery critics became spokesperson and of course loyalists. Okocha emerges Rivers APC chair. I won't lose sleep over re-election. Oyebanji tells politicians I would not lose sleep at all. Okay, let's leave a Punch newspaper 7:05 already. Let's move straight to Daily Post newspaper this morning. On tax bills, TET Fund, Naseni, others to lose special privileges, student loan funds gains. TET Fund, Naseni, others to lose special privileges, students loan fund gains. Okay, Nigerian government should tax luxury to shore up economy. This is according to Jimo Ibrahim. Nigerian government should tax luxury to shore up the economy. Teacher attempts suicide as Ogun pupil lose eye to classroom accident. Teacher attempts suicide as Ogun pupil loses eye to classroom accident. I used to say, those of us who have children, if you have children in primary school or even secondary school, kindergarten, you should be very, very careful. Especially, their teachers should do everything possible to mitigate against all of these things. Imagine a child losing eye. Maybe it's just one biro pencil thing, or this sharp object that they play with. I don't know, but if you're a teacher, okay, or if you're a school owner, please do everything possible to mitigate against all of these things. Yeah, do everything possible to mitigate against all of these things, so that children won't start losing vital parts of their body at young age. It's not good at all. It's all right. Nigerian government gives updates on grounding 60 private jets. And of course, EFCC explains why it won't reveal owner of seized 753 duplexes in Abuja. I said it yesterday. Let me read it again. EFCC explains why it won't reveal owner of seized 753 duplexes in Abuja. That's what it is. That's what it is. You have no right to tint your glasses. Police begin enforcement. You have no right. You have no right to tint your glasses. Police begin enforcement. Security operatives storm criminal hideouts. Dislodge suspected IPOB members in Imo State. Security operatives storm criminal hideouts and, of course, dislodge suspected IPOB members in Imo State. Fan MD talks tough, frowns at unprofessional conduct. Yeah, I think that should be addressed. That should be addressed. Some of these things, you see when you're traveling outside Nigeria, or maybe you're even going to a nearby state from Lagos to Abuja. Some of these unprofessional conduct by these fan guys. It should be talked about seriously. Corruption now. I am focusing on prevention rather than enforcement. ICPC boss Aliyu says, I am focusing on prevention rather than enforcement. ICPC boss Aliyu. Niger Assembly passes bill to regulate operational standard for health facilities. And on tax reforms now, we'll just touch on that, then I'll move straight to another newspaper now. Tax reform bills. Why I support Tinubu. This is according to Seriake Dixon. Why I support Tinubu on tax reform bill. Now, the Vanguard. No, before Vanguard newspaper, let's check the Guardian newspaper. On tax reform bills now, chaos in reps. Gumi Kuka back proposal as Pantami orders kick. Chaos in reps. Gumi Kuka back proposal as Pantami orders kick against the proposal. Sell 51% stake in refineries to IOCs. Pengasson advises government. Sell 51% stake in refineries to IOCs. Pengasson advises government. Okay. Shallow graves discovered as security dislodge IPOB ESN camps in Imo State. That's what we see here. Shallow graves discovered as security dislodge IPOB ESN camps in Imo State. And of course, let's see. Okay, let's leave here. Let's leave the Guardian newspaper to Daily Thrust newspaper this morning. On tax reform still, Northern senators demand suspension of action on bills. Northern senators demand suspension of action on bills. South Africa unveils 5-year visa policy for Nigerians. Drops passport requirements. Whoa. Okay. South Africa unveils 5-year visa policy for Nigerians. It drops passport requirements. You know, my only fear when you mention South Africa is the fact that everyone is allowed to carry firearms. I fear that thing, I swear. You know, one man who is just angry for whatever reason will just come out, and before you know. ACF may lift suspension of NEC chairman Maman Osuman today. ACF may lift suspension of NEC chairman Maman or Suman today. To some more now. Youth group unveils initiative to promote unity. And of course, ACF may lift. Okay, I dropped that earlier. Iradia, Lai, DSS, DG, EFCC chair to speak at IPI conference. All right, let's quickly check out Vanguard newspaper quickly this morning. UK set to report Nigerian pastor Toby Adegboyega over alleged 1.87 million pounds fraud. UK set to deport Nigerian pastor Toby Adegboyega over alleged 1.87 million pounds fraud. On Simon Ekpa now, Simon Ekpa must answer for his atrocities but release Nnamdi Kanu Southeast resident says. On tax reform bills, Kuka, CITN, NECA, Pengasan suggest way forward. Coronation Insurance declares 2.2 billion naira profit. And of course, harnessing Africa's blue economy key to sustainable growth. These according to maritime stakeholders. And then COP29, Lagos, EU's Africa sign EOI to boost tech transfer. SDGs, EU Africa sign EOI to boost tech transfer. And of course, SDGs. UK set to deport Nigerian pastor Toby Adegboyega over alleged 1.87 million pounds fraud. Okay, let's see. Naira appreciates to 1,725 naira per dollar in the parallel market. Simon Ekpa must answer for his atrocities but release Nnamdi Kanu, says Southeast residents. And of course, as regards BNC, South Africa relaxes visa rules for Nigerian tourists and of course business people. Yeah. Let's see. Labour Party unveils grassroots plan for 2027 move to inaugurate state coordinators. Miners, Lord Okwebolo wants multiple taxation checked. Let's touch quickly on some political stories now. Obi Falana condemn arrest of activist Farotimi. Lawmakers in Rodi's session over tax bill comment by Rep Rotimi. Okay, now, don't be in a rush. Hold public hearing. Peter Obi tells federal government what presidency said about tax reform bills. There's a full script there that you can get to read what the presidency, said about tax reform bills. Okay. Let's touch on the Sun newspaper now quickly before we get to connect with Rufai Hosseini. Uproar in House of Reps over tax reform bills. This tax reform bills is really costing a whole lot, I must say. Now, forging ahead, the involving Nigerian South Africa alliance tribute to Gordian Chukwuemeka Oranika. It's just a piece that you might want to just read. The dormant 263 billion naira UBE funds is another one there. Artificial intelligence and the law is another piece you might want to read. On Yuletide, UBA lights up Lagos Marina Garden. How Tinubu saved Nigeria according to Doyin Okukwe. Sanusi, Abaribe, Ayim, Okorocha faults country's leadership. Okay. Secret of recent peaceful election in Jos North. What is it? What is the secret? You get to find out more. The Sun newspaper has that story. On tax reform bills, ill-timed, says Kanu rep. More questions on Yahaya Bello versus EFCC. More questions. And then finally on 2027, Labour Party Directorate commissions state coordinators. Voice of the People 90.3 FM. At this point in time, let me let you know that we're streaming on all of our social media platforms. Just feel free to join the conversation by visiting any of our social media platforms. But I want to encourage you to do YouTube so I can read all of your comments, okay? Just go on YouTube and, of course, check VOP 90.3 FM, okay? Yeah, that's it. VOP 90.3 FM, and then to the comment section, drop your comments, your observation in a very civil manner. Okay, thank you very much. And let me also let you know that our WhatsApp number is set. All right, for your messages, 081-717-56338. Yeah, that's the number, 081-717-56338. All right, at this time, let's get across to Rufai Yoseni, who is going to be touching some of these stories this morning. All right, this is Front Page Review, and of course, the station is VOP FM. Let's join Rufai Yoseni now. Good morning to you.
Yes, the station is VOP. It's a couple of more days to Christmas. We thank God. And please don't forget to reach out to your brother this Christmas season. Give them a gift this Christmas, even if it's, pure water. I hear a bag of pure
Give
water.
Them rice.
I hear a bag of pure water now is 400. Everything keeps going up because some people threatened that they were going to, remove pure water from circulation. Now they are saying they didn't say that.
They didn't say that.
We have the evidence. We are empirical evidence. We have the evidence. At some point, they said it too. They said it, but we'll be watching them.
You have the full film.
Eh?
I said you get the full film.
No, you know what they talk now. I get the CD plates.
Oh. You get the tape.
The CD plates. My brother, I'm not happy this morning.
Okay.
And I'm speaking up for justice, and I'm speaking up. See, if you have a case of defamation against somebody, take him to court. This idea of behaving like we're in a gulag archipelago that the police came to pretty much kidnap Dele Farotimi and drove him all the way to Ekiti. Some people should remember that there is God, though. That there is God, though. You can't live in a society that way. If you claim the man has defamed you, take him to court and let him prove. Let me tell you something about defamation that is very critical. I don't want to mention the name. There's a man that went to jail in this country, and I'll tell you how he went to jail. Some newspaper had written something against him of how corrupt he was. He now said, I will sue them for defamation. So he sued them. Then those ones that he sued actually came to court to prove the case against him. It is in proving the case against him. That's why EFCC also picked him up. So the man that was suing for defamation, things about him were actually true. So they picked him up and he went to jail. We all know that man in this country. Those that were politically savvy over 15, 20 years ago, we know this story I've just talked about. So we all know the story.
Yeah.
And let's keep deceiving ourselves. So please, the best thing is to tell Dele to come to court and prove the things he said in his book. And we're able to clarify because the story was first going around that it was in Lumelu. I had to call the people at UBA. They said no. It's got nothing to do with us. Then I said, make una watch out more. If it has got anything to do with you, me, I will keep drumming the word out there that we should not do. You get. So it should be said. And for all of those that are now laughing, because you see some people are just very, very sad and worthless. Because of political coloration. Everything is put in the line of politics. You can't stand up for one's rights. Then forget it. You are, like I said this morning, you are not worth more than Dele Farotimi's excrements, with due respect. Because at the time of a national issue like this, violation of somebody's right, which could happen to anybody, you are bringing the fans of politics to be able to catch crews. You can never be bigger than Dele's excrements.
Okay.
And I say it without words. It's sad. Let's call it spade a spade. How do we build this country if we can't collectively collect we call evil out when it's happening. So please, let us do what is right.
Okay.
Let us do what is right. Secondly, as regards the tax bill, I don't know what they are waiting for again, my brother.
It's causing
I
issues
think
seriously. A lot of
the
disagreements,
bill should be
both here and
passed.
there.
They have given them all the empirical facts they need. If you get 50,000 panel session, forget it. It's not going to change anything. The bill should be passed. The bill should be passed for the interest of all of us. Now it has been proven empirically that the bill is to favor even the states that they were not collecting a lot in VAT before. So let's be realistic.
Okay.
Let's be realistic. Please, let's do what is right.
Okay, I quickly want to touch on EFCC. EFCC is explaining why it won't reveal the owner of the seized Abuja duplexes in, the
With due respect, that
753.
explanation does not hold water. It doesn't hold water. They are talking about is the property that is for future, it's not the owner. That person get the property. That doesn't hold water. The same EFCC, when they want to put people on blast, they know how to put people on blast. So why can't they mention this? They were the ones that came to tell us, or we saw it in conduct, or they saw it, or we heard the information through sources around them that somebody has over 700 real estates. And they should come out and put it out there. Let's hear it fully. That's just it. Yes, hear it fully. And you see, this story has also shown that corruption has always been the problem. You know, some people were saying this thing and all of that. Corruption has always been the problem. Even you can now see. Do you know how many schools that will have built? Do you know how many healthcare centers that will have fixed? Do you know?
A whole lot.
Do you know? No, let's stop all of this. And for me, it's even the porosity of the system that somebody can take something like that and use the porosity of the system. That's what shocks me. Is that there's no accountability at all? No accountability at all. Nobody looking over somebody's shoulder.
It's sad. It's sad.
Nobody looking about somebody's shoulders. That somebody could take such amount from government coffers.
Maybe maybe they need to discover even some more, because as the matter be now, they need to do some other findings. So,
do you know how many more that is on ground? Do you even know buildings everywhere?
Especially in that Abuja, you see estates everywhere.
What about the legal ones? There are two types of thief in this country. There is legal thief and illegal thief. Illegal thief is the one that EFCC cash. The legal ones is the one that have made this thieving part of the system so much that EFCC can't hold them because they are very powerful in this country. There are plenty legal thieves. They own companies here and there. All of it is state money. They own company here and there. They own everything. So now who they cash now? And that's why some people are saying these witches we all know. Now who they cash now be barao. Until we have a real holistic fight against corruption, we'll never build this country. And we are not ready. Because of those that benefit from it. The system reeks of so much corruption. It's not that there were not corruption in the earlier days. There was corruption, but today's corruption with reckless abandon. And that's why things are sad. See, the top 10 African countries with higher education level. Number 1, Seychelles. Number 2, South Africa. Number 3, Mauritius. Number 4, Zimbabwe. Number 5, Botswana. Number 6, Gabon. Number 7, Sao Tome. Number 8, Tunisia. Number 9, Algeria. Number 10, Egypt. Nigeria is not first 10. Zimbabwe that during Zimbabwe's independence, and we know the role Nigeria played.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, it was said that one of the some part of the first 10 countries of the highest education level, and Nigeria used to be first 10 in the Commonwealth before, in the Commonwealth, not only in Africa. So the system is bastardized.
You know, Rufai, my fear is that it's not even about getting better in this country. The way, we've been complaining, it's not about people still keep stealing. Huh?
Yes, now.
I mean,
people are. Do you know the theft that is going on here as we speak? That's why I say some people are legal and illegal. Part of the legal thief I'm talking about are those that brazenly do conflict of interest. And we see them, but government doesn't do anything. They will make some noise about their case, and the next day, people will conflict of interest. We saw it now. We see a government official, his company is a government contractor.
Okay.
Many of them like that. Cronyism. That's what I call legal thief now. Because that one, they will not use the to change, so they've legalized it. Because you know one big man. No, now. Nigeria and South Africa have been talking a lot. They said they signed an MOU on early money mechanism to prevent violent crime. They are also at the Binational Commission. Both leaders are committed to working on mutual challenges, food security, digital connectivity. They said they also want to make visa quotas better for Nigerian tourists. Let's just hope for the best.
Thank you so much, Rufai Hosseini. Thank you.
Well, please, they should free Daily Road to me. They've got a case against him. Take him to court. Stop using police to harass people everywhere.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
Have a great day. Yeah. Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Now, there are basic stories that I would also want to, touch on. Okay, everyone. Yeah, there are some stories I would just want to. Okay, now let me travel to the southeast. I want to touch on this story. Ekpa's arrest will reduce insecurity and tension in the southeast. Yeah, Ekpa was very reckless in his utterances and actions. Let him pay for them. Federal government caused the insecurity or the security crisis. They know what to do. Release Kanu now. Not just arrest Ekpa. Archbishop Onoga, Southeast residents call for a security summit. Residents building mechanism. Now, let me give you a gist. Let me break it down. What I just said. The arrest of the leader of the Autopilot, a group that claimed to be infiltrated by the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Simon Ekpa, was received by joy in the southeast. Right? This is because his group has hijacked the original peaceful activities of IPOB and turned them into violence, into killing, into kidnapping, into maiming, and destroying of properties of residents of the southeast region. That is information I get here. According to this same information, they say he manipulated his destructive followers through social media and called for illegal sit-at-home, resulting in violent enforcement by his followers. He gained more notoriety when he called for the boycott of Nigeria's 2023 general elections. So, when the information filtered into Nigeria that the Finnish authorities arrested him for alleged international terrorism-related offense, the people of the region heaved with sigh of relief. Freedom at last. His arrest there was received with joy in the region. However, the question remains, is his arrest and trial going to restore peace and security in the devastated region? But then, Ebonyi indigents hear what they said as regards this same issue. Ebonyi indigents said that Simon Ekpa's arrest will reduce insecurity and tension. His own people are saying this now. His own people are saying this. Residents of Ebonyi State lauded the arrest of Ekpa. Some of the residents of Abakaliki who spoke, called for Ekpa's extradition to be prosecuted in Nigeria. They called for his extradition to make it come here, come answer query. No, make it. No, that side no go hot. Now. They insisted that Simon Ekpa should pay for the many lives and properties lost in the southeast following his reckless utterance and actions. They also alleged that he has committed grave atrocities against the people of the region through his violent speeches, inciting videos, and declaring a sit-at-home at will. Yeah. Now, Onoga now says that the federal government knows exactly what to do on this matter. All right? Now, I would want to break down, some of these statements, that was made. But then, here, the Methodist Archbishop of Okigwe Archdiocese and Bishop of Okigwe Diocese, Most Reverend Livinus Onoga, said that the problem of insecurity in the region was caused by the federal government that renditioned Kanu from Kenya and continued to detain him despite court orders to the contrary. If the federal government desires peace in the region, let them release Kanu. According to him, the Archbishop, he said that the arrest and trial of Simon Ekpa is in faraway Finland will not solve the problem of insecurity in the southeast. Let them follow up by releasing Kanu. He said that Igbo people are not lazy. Let me no need to quote him right now. But then, according to someone, when we went ahead to interview a couple of persons, one man in the southeast said, once Nnamdi Kanu is freed, southeast will be calm. Southeast will be very, very calm. And then an Abia monarch also said that Ekpa's arrest won't solve insecurity in the southeast. That is according to this Abia monarch. Okay. a whole lot is playing out. Then for southeast youths, they are saying only Nnamdi Kanu's release will restore peace in the southeast. I wish I could just go ahead to break all of this down, but I'll do that, okay? Just chill. I'll do that. Let's open up the studio lines and get you involved quickly. There's a lot to talk about this morning. 0700 903 903 903 0700 903 903 903. WhatsApp 081 717 56338 081 717 56338. That's it, everyone. Okay? Yeah. Move away from your radio set, and of course do turn down the volume so we can hear each other. Just about 60 seconds for you. Mind what you say on a national radio. Are we good to go? Let's try. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. What's your name?
My name is Aziz Solani from Okota, Agopana.
Welcome.
See, about the Samepa issue in Nigeria here, everybody sounds to be. I am my brother.
Mm-hmm.
It is part of Can in Southeast. I'm a Yoruba boy because I also follow my Igbo friends around here and meeting. I hear what people say about it. They have not been it before. I hear me, sir.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a joyful, it's a happiness. They big up to Southeast people by some FM because the one that I got the ongoing peace in Southeast. So what I'm trying to say is now it's a jubilation for me. I'm also happy for that. So the only thing Nigeria can do is to release Nnamdi, the user of IPOP, Kanu.
Okay.
So that let's see after what we have to do about, because I hope that we will release this December by God grace. I hope by what make our people safe. Are you hearing me, sir?
All right. Thank you.
So, yes. Bye-bye.
Thank you so
Hello,
much.
good morning.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, my name is Innocent. I'm coming from Amward of Estate.
Welcome.
Yeah, I want to say this EFCC of 18 for this house estate in Abuja. They should know how to handle these things. They should, if they start putting fear in other people, other politicians who have already taken it from Nigerians, they will start using it for American, Dubai, London, and France. It's better let them know how they are going to handle these things.
Uh-oh. What happened to your network? Sorry. Please call back if you can, okay? Thank you. Good morning.
Hello, Judy.
Good morning,
sir.
Good morning. Move away from your radio set. It's noisy.
Yeah, I have moved away from there.
All right, let's go.
Yeah. Please, I want to say something about this Ekpa and Nnamdi thing. Look, everybody now is saying that they should release Nnamdi and hold Nnamdi started. Many of them are saying to release Nnamdi are against Nnamdi. Many of them. Why they are now about Nnamdi
Uh-oh. What happened? Your network. Sorry about that. Please call back. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, please. I want to contribute to your program.
Okay.
Yeah. There are people from the Southwest who are asking for self-determination. They went to start to the London, UK Parliament to tender a petition. Who are those people? Why the federal government has not arrested them? Why federal government, if they are residing in Britain or London, why not ask for their extradition? If it is the Igbos now from the southeast now, they could have said to arrest them. They went.
Hello? Uh-oh. Sorry about that. Sorry. Drop calls, right? Sorry. Good morning.
Good morning. Hello.
Good morning.
Hello, Kanu. Good morning.
Good morning. All right. Welcome.
Anytime I hear that IPOB has been dislodged, I don't like that hearing that news. I'm telling you, it just look like anywhere Igbo youth gather the IPOB. It is not that you say that when you hear about Boko Haram, they have surrendered, they have arrested, they have done. When you reach to Igbo youth, they will go to where they gather. I see people that are holding meetings. They will come, they will slaughter them. I hear that they recover a laptop, phone, all these things. The people that are causing problem in this country are the military checkpoints and the Fulani herdsmen that are in the forest. Anyway, you see Fulani herdsmen, it is not far from where military checkpoints is. Look at yesterday, got these good motors now that carry all the whole passengers, only the drivers, they carry them enter forest in Kogi. And it is not far from military checkpoints. Military checkpoints everywhere. What this military checkpoint does to Nigeria is that the cost of foodstuffs will be high. They collect money from trucks that convert foodstuffs to different parts of the country. That is what they do. If you go to Saudi, the military checkpoint everywhere, yeah, there are still men. All the special squad will come. Well, I don't understand what is actually going on. And Fulani herdsmen are all over the forest in the southeast, killing farmers, cutting women bread, and they will not do anything. I've never heard that they arrest Fulani herdsmen. Why should somebody be rearing a cow with the AK-47? That means that the people who are selling goats in Headbridge on the champ, they are only Fulani people that are selling goats here. No woman is selling goats here. They are not with AK-47. Which is the every business of people who are selling electronics and those papers. They should be selling their own with AK-47 also. Why should they allow this people? And they are kidnapping. They are kidnapping. They are not Fulani herdsmen. No. They are terrorists from other countries. And we don't do them anything. Military, they are protecting them from their checkpoints. As if we don't know what is actually happening. They then remove the whole military checkpoint in Southeast and the whole Nigerian highways. They are not doing any good to this country. They are the cause of insecurity in Nigeria. It is not the Igbo youth. They are arresting. How many people now have you heard that say that IPOB will kidnap them?
Okay.
How many people that are doing business in Onitsha that say IPOB will kidnap them? All the time, IPOB.
Thank you, Ben. Thank you. Thank you, Ben. I appreciate your call. Thank you. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
This is Godwin from Lagos.
Okay.
I want to contribute to your this. My question is this: why our leaders in Southeast are not doing anything concerning release of Nnamdi Kanu? You are just saying it. You soon be released. You say, what is the problem? Our problem is our leaders, not even the federal government. It's our leaders because they are not helping matters. They are not helping matters, sir. They are not helping matters. They are all after themselves and their family. That is all. The young man is there suffering for everybody in Southeast, but nobody is seeing it. They are just saying he should be released. He should soon be released. Look at Jack Azuku went there. He went to Jesus in again. Very soon. The point remains that I want to ask this question, sir. Are they still part of Nigeria? That is my question, sir. Are we still part of Nigeria?
Go ahead, please. Go ahead. Okay. Thank you for.
I have a question. Okay, sir. I have a question. I start this region. I don't still part of Nigeria. Because
Hello? All right. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Gide.
Good morning.
Oh, they're nice, huh?
Great.
I'm good. This is trumpet.
Blow it.
I proceed. Yes. Big bros, you see, I'm happy as begin to see what is going on. That Simon Ekpa is not the problem. That has Southeast is like that today. I'm happy by that because now anybody that look very deep at the case of Nnamdi Kanu to be released. If you watch Mr. President, last year Imo State election, before the election, he promised that he will release Nnamdi Kanu after the election so that no problem will not occur in the East. Today, it's going to 1 year plus. He haven't done that. Bianca has come out to say her own as an ambassador. Nothing has happened. Okorocha talk his own, nothing happened. Ohanes and Igbo talk their own, nothing happened. A lot of people have said, releasing Nnamdi Kanu. That is not the option. The option there is the 5G governor in Southeast. They have a big role to play. If they want to release Nnamdi Kanu, they have a big role to play. Because I remember last year, 5G governor, they visit Mr. President. Enugu State governor promptly tell Mr. President, begging you, sir, to release Nnamdi Kanu for us so that Southeast will be very calm and quiet. No answer. Mr. President did not give the guy any answer. So, as you know, every time they come out to release Nnamdi Kanu, no. Let the 5G governor do something if they want their brother to be released. Because they have the power to do so, my brother. See what the banking people are saying now, that limit of withdrawal is 50,000 naira. Big loss, when they will come to you for you to bank with them, they will become good Samaritan. Today they have done that to everybody. On your own money, you buy your money with your money. Are you call this a country? My brother, I read my case here, sir. You are blessed.
Rest your case. Thank you so much.
Sure.
Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning, Jude.
Good morning. What's your name? Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Thailand. This is Pabalo.
Welcome.
I've been calling all this while, but I think there is.
Yeah, I think network. Sorry about that.
Okay, it can read you there. I must confess that I'm kind of disagree with my voice of the people in the media in Nigeria, Dr. Rufai, about the tax reform, because what I learned about this APC government, particularly this Tinubu government, Buhari government, I don't know how to. I think to say they are kind of illiterate. Sorry for my language, but you see, this Tinubu government, they have many intelligent people in this government. What is happening in this tax reform issue is Tinubu government know that some Nigerians are gullible. They are trying now to push this tax reform with that part of the bill that say, pour this, pour that, pour we don't pay. But it can be doing today. Go back to these people, this APC from the generation, just no one from the generation. All the promises and all the good things they have promised Nigeria, they have never fulfilled. So what I want to tell you in this task report, they have target. They will uphold that side of their target. Why that one that say poor people, poor this, poor the, all those Aburo people, those MC Oromo guys, they will be collecting taxes from those people that say if the minimum wage or whatever this is not up to so we do not fall for this APC language. It can be read today. I learned in this life that what is not good is not good. What is not good is not good. And in this country I am now, even outside the east, as in the west, do you know that if they dictated that policy of government is not good, there is no other policy government will bring to suppress their already funding. But what is happening in Nigeria is that I don't know it's because they have made so many people poor. APC government will push them to the wall. The APC government will understand that okay now they have almost been to the wall now. Due to the fact they have many intelligent people, they will not come back and subsidy. They know the way they are pedaling car, when you are marching car. If you see that you have gone to too far of the 60, 80, you will release your throttling. That is what these people are doing to Nigeria. So sorry for me, I'm taking some kind of time now, but going to Southeast and Simon Ekpa, it can be made today. Please, Nigeria should wake up. It can be read today. I will not say that I'm disappointed the way you are analyzing Simon issue and Nigeria without referring to other side of the case. Listen now, it takes two to tango. But in this Simon Ekpa case, they have never said the story. All I was hearing, Simon Ekpa. Okay, now it can be read today. Do you know that on the second, war is going on in Southeast now? There is bomb. It's everywhere in social media. But the media in Nigeria are not reporting this. When Mama come in this platform now, using bad language, they will be cautioning Mama. But we outside that want to go to Nigeria, what we are seeing in Nigeria is making us fear. We are trying to stay our mind. They are still suppressing us. It can be read you there is bomb. If you investigate this thing, when I call you again, if it is lie, I will give you 100,000 naira. Why are they not reporting it? Thank you, my brother. God bless you.
Thank you. From Thailand, I appreciate you. Yeah.
I promise you, if you investigate, if it's not true, please, I mandated this payment, 100,000 naira. If I'm lying, please, thank you.
Thank you. That guy don't dash me free money now like this. All right. Thank you anyway for calling. I appreciate you. Hello, good morning. Good morning to you. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
How are you doing today?
I'm fine. How are you doing too?
Well, let me say partially fine. Yes. Do you know why I say partially fine? Good. This is the mayor from Ekpa.
Okay.
You see that woman that just gave up the ghost because of her child bullying in Dimba 2 years ago. Am I correct? You remember she did paper? Good. Can that woman now ever forgive Nigerians? Even in the grave, can she ever forgive because we call Nigerians? Where you don't get your right, where you don't get the justice, where money speak, where governors speak. If you don't have governor or a senator or top ranking person in Nigeria, you can never get justice. You are on your own. Where a phone call will exchange hands before somebody can listen to you. Can this woman ever forgive the country called Nigeria, lost her child,
and now she's not dead in a country called Nigeria because there was no justice in her case. Can God will ever forgive this country called Nigeria for their sins?
It's okay.
For their citizens?
It's okay.
That man is gone. The son is gone. Kamijide.
Yeah.
It takes the grace of God for God to turn his face to Nigeria again. God has prepared from Nigeria. Upon all the NGOs we have in Nigeria, prayer warriors, things are still going badly like this. It's quite unfortunate.
Thank you.
On the tax reform, that tax reform to me it's not good area because the money will be looted again. They will lose the money. How much are they giving to Nigeria citizens? What are we enjoying for the people we have? Earlier, one man built 750 houses, duplex, one man, and it goes across these crooks called leaders. And you want to tax more. The more you borrow money, the more you loot. The more you borrow money, you loot. Now, this money, where are they going? What is the benefit? No light. No, the people are dying. Go to the street. It's just like a ghost graveyard. It's a pity. This country is gone, and it's gone forever. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you. I appreciate your call. Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Let me take more calls first. Good morning.
Hello, Judy. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
How are you?
Great.
Let me know my time. My name is Mr. Madam. Calling from Oshodi, yes. Please, if I made a statement now, most of my Southeast brothers and sisters will start calling me names. They will tell me I'm not Igbo, I'm this and that. I'm Wafi. I'm Nigeria. Let me tell you, our problem is from us. Our evil people failed to condemn evil when it was coming. See, I will not stop telling people the atrocities they are adorning. See, the very first day, the problem in the Southeast came when ESM was formed. The very first time the military got information that Nnamdi was forming ESN, that was when they came after him. The very first time he was incarcerated, the Southeast leaders gathered around him. So both the organizations, every other people, they went for his release, and the Buhari listened to them. He was released. Anyone coming out here to tell me that the Southeasterners is not doing anything for Nnamdi release, let that person go, because he's a member of the Southeast. Let that person go and do whatever thing to release him. They have been trying. Do you want them to die? See, nobody, whatsoever guy, can form any security outfit without authorization from the government that be. This is where the problem started. ESM was formed, led by one man from Imo State, called Ikonso or something, I don't know. Now, autopilot was formed by the semi-top place. Let us not deceive ourselves. IPOB, ESN, autopilot is the deal led by Simon Ekpa. That is for supply, foreign affairs. Nobody can deceive me. If they lie, let them kill me. See, if I'm in the Southeast now and I condemn IPOB activity, I will be killed. This is a simple truth. Is it not violence? Is it not terrorism? I'm telling you the simple truth. If we want to fight war with federal government, let them go on. Our people are supporting the unknown government, clapping for them. When I traveled to Aba, I saw what was going on. They fire on the street. Our people were clapping for them. Now it has turned against them. They are blaming federal government. Can federal government be there? You take over their country? No. We brought this anarchy by ourselves. Let the Southeast please wake up. Wake up. We are being deceived that Sudan is taking over our land. Now, if Nnamdi is establishing security that will safeguard the region. Is it under whose watch? Is it a security that will be against the federal government, or a security that will work with the federal government? It's not a security that will work with the federal government. It's a security that is working against the federal government.
Thank you.
To achieve their end.
Thank you.
Let our people wake up. I have a lot to say.
I can see.
I'm telling you.
I can.
I'm taking some of the time, but I want to enlighten some of the people that are calling.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. Thank you. No.
Please, I'm an Igbo man. Nobody will take. See, they are taking this Biafra issue as if that is only in Southeast. No. What of our brothers? We have Bidibios, we have other tribes that own this Biafra. After all, it's from the fight of Benin that Biafra was carved. It's a man from Bayelsa called name it Biafra. It's not a man from the Southeast itself. So I don't know what is going on. They will tell you Igboho was released. Did Igboho threaten the federal government? No. When Masop was there, hello sir, please.
Wait.
When Masop was there,
you know what?
Wazirike never insulted the federal government.
Wait. Hello, sir.
On the federal government.
Hold on.
What we are suffering is what we brought by ourselves.
Wait. Oga, wait. Can you hear me?
I am hearing you.
Do you
Let
have...
them attack me.
Wait.
I'm waiting for them. Let them attack me.
Wait. Do you have the station's WhatsApp number?
I don't know.
I want to have your. I want to have your number. That's why I'm saying. I wish I could continue to hear you. I want to listen to you. I want us to talk. But then we don't have the time for you alone. That's why I'm trying to say, if you could drop a message for me, I will be happy so we can continue the conversation. Okay? Would that be fine?
I will do that. It has backfired. Now they are complaining. The time they started, they did not.
Oh God, it's fine. Okay, it's fine. Thank you very much. Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning, Kanu Judah.
Good morning.
My name is Ben. I'm calling from Bejuleki.
Okay.
My contribution is this. I want to start by saying the agitation of IPOP. During the time of protest, I tell you, some people came up to protest against the protesters. We have some plan. And some people will come up to say they are Igbos. They are Igbos, but they are not. When they talk, you know where they belong. Apart from that, you see, Nnamdi Kanu came up to say, let him be released. And only 2 minutes. The nonsense that is going on in the Southeast will stop. Government is not listening because they are happy. The federal government, they are happy for what is happening in Southeast. Even the army and other securities, they stand there to kill people. People are dying. They are talking. They don't want to hear. So when they don't want release Nnamdi Kanu to see that what is going on in Southeast, the violence that is going on, it keep on going on because they are happy over that. They want it to continue. And when somebody come and talk and say he's from East, he's an Igbo man, through his speech, you will know where he comes from and where he belongs and the people he's working for. There are all the things that is happening at Southeast.
Oh.
They are higher than Japan people. They are people paid to destroy Southeast. All I want to say, please, all I want to say, this is Simon Ekpa. In fact, the way he came up, I don't like it. I was against that. But when Nnamdi Kanu is being in DSS custody, the agitation must continue. Everybody knows that keep silent. If people see that he's not doing well, there are people in condition who have everything to reach him and tell him this is not the way you will do it. They are waiting to see that they blame him and talk every amount of nonsense. We will not keep silent. The Easterners will not keep silent for what is going on. Everything that is happening to Southeast in Nigeria is visible. The way we are being treated, amigo, and somebody has come up to see himself as God. I will do you, and nothing will do. They forget that is somebody at the spring.
Thank you. Let's just
of this universe.
let's use our time judiciously. We're crossing everyone we're crossing 1 minute. No, let it be just 1 minute for everybody. Okay, because plenty people won't call, plenty people won't talk. Okay, yeah. For the sake of everyone, please just limit what you have to say and just wrap it up. One thing is, if someone is going against your belief, you feel, or if an Igbo man is going against another Igbo man's belief, you feel he's not an Igbo man, or he was paid to come here and talk. Not be everybody go believe in what you believe. A whole lot of some Igbos believe Simon Ekpa. Some don't believe in Simon Ekpa. Some believe in the Mazi Kanus of this world. Some don't even want to believe in him. Some believe in Biafra. Some don't believe. The same people from the same region, they don't believe in Biafra. And that doesn't make them, being paid by government or anybody or, this is public opinion. This is personal opinion. Personal opinion. Personal belief. I used to say it. I said Peter Obi, who is from the southeast, who contested the 2023 election, wasn't supported by some Igbo men, and then Igbos are looking for. They want the position of the president. Some did not still support. They supported the APC, some PDP, some ABGA. Everybody just went his or her way. So what are we talking about? What are we talking about? That is it. The other day, somebody came and said, I think this morning somebody also mentioned, he said, all of these 5 Southeast governors should come together. Some even say form one single party. All the senators, all the House of Rep from that region, everybody should belong to one party and let's have a force. And some go see I disagree, say, no, that's not it. It's not about forming a political party. That's just it. It's a personal thing. The other day again, Simon Ekpa came out to say, okay, when he spoke from Finland, so many people said he's not an Igbo man. We say Igbo they bear Ekpa, which Igbo they bear Ekpa? Who? And now we know that he is from Ebonyi State. And in fact, these people are even saying he should be whatever, and then Kanu should be released. What are we saying? Okay. Back to the phone line, everyone. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
I'm calling from Otto.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah. Many people have been complaining and saying a lot of things about this Igbo. Now, somebody said it has backfired. But are we going to continue in that? Okay, now, even if yes, it's backfired, but we are calling to make peace right now. Now, is it? I want to say, if some people have seen that region being battered, being no security, nothing is going on. Yeah, I don't know the way people call and the radio and keep on saying whatever they are saying. Okay, if everything has went wrong, it's fine. Are we not going to make it fine now? If we are ready to make it right, is this bad thing? So that's all I want to say this morning. Please, let us know what we are saying in the radio. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Let me go on a short break. Just this. I'll be right back. Listen to this.
See, when you look at the West, Europe and the US and all that, you come to find out that the leadership there are people whose values are different from what we have here. The leaders are not thinking of owning properties all over the world. Go to Dubai, buying like primitive acquisition. They will buy houses in Dubai, buy in UK, buy in the US, buy in Caribbean. It's a cost. If you go to their houses, you see not less than 20 to 30 vehicles, and they enjoy it. They like moving in convoy of not less than 20, 30 vehicles at a time, so that they will be the people that are calling the shots. In US, if you are a governor of, let me give you an instance like California, which is the richest state in US. You as a governor, if you dare put on convoy, you will not stay more than 24 hours in that office as governor of US, of California. You cannot. I gave you an instance the other time that in 2005, I went to eat in a restaurant. The governor of Texas drove in. He came alone. I didn't even know him. It was my late friend who took me out that was telling me that this man is the governor of Texas. If it were in Nigeria, they would drive away everybody in that restaurant. Or convoy with escort, police, DSS, military, everybody would have gone on the whole of the restaurant. Try it in America. The next day you are gone. And you may go to prison for even trying that. Who are you as a governor in the US for you to take a private jet? What they are doing here, this scam they are doing here and calling themselves governors. You dare not. If you try it, you will pay through you tell them where you're going to get the money from to go and charter a jet. You enter the commercial jet and sit like every other person. Nobody cares. Nobody will be accompanying you to airport, clearing everywhere. People will be carrying bags. No. It's terrible. I landed in JFK 216. I was in the business class with one of the governors. He queued over there and he behaved himself. He cannot jump the queue. If he jumps the queue, he may end up not even entering US. They'll put him on the next flight and take him back to Nigeria, and there's nothing he can do. These are areas where they have sanity. These are areas that are welfare oriented, in as much as they're having hard times now because of the prevailing global economic situation. There's no madness in being in leadership or being in position of authority. They don't steal the way we are doing here. One man will own maybe 40 or 50 properties in FCT because he has entered the political position in the government. It is a terrible thing. It is worrisome and it is disturbing. I pity the upcoming generation. Is this what we are going to bequeath to them? It's very unfortunate, to say the least.
Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Now, somebody's saying, can you see how these people, wicked rulers, are looting borrowed money that me and you will pay back with interest? How can one man build over 700 duplex and this is how it goes across? We are hearing this now because this man is not in the good book of the president, Abi. These same people will still tell us to be patient for a while they are busy looting day and night. This tax reform is going to hit the bricks. Anything that does not favor them, they will fight with their last blood to achieve their goal. Mayor from Ikotun is sending that message. Today, all attention is now on tax reform bill, while the masses untold hardship and hunger left unattended to by the Nigerian executive and legislature. Benjamin from Shogunle sent that message. Ayotech from Arena Market is saying teachers should be very careful with the pupils. EFCC is not doing a good job. Why won't they review the owner of those the owner of those duplex? Secondly, all the money that they realize, where is it, or where to do government channel it? Where did the government channel it? This government come only to loot or root the country's economy. The money realized in the seaports is enough to keep the country economy going well. So, Mr. President can give a listening ear because northerners are affected. But if it's southeast, he will pay a deaf ear. Now, he can ask the Senate to have a review on it. Let them release Nnamdi Kanu. Thank you so much. Good morning. As much as we commend EFCC's effort, it must not be directed to some people and those who don't belong to the APC. All the atrocities that Buhari committed, who probed him? Some of the past leaders like Oshiomhole that has university, how did he acquire the money? And he is working as a free man who has investigated him. Many past governors have looted the country, and because they belong to APC, all their atrocities have been swept under the carpet. For us to move forward, EFCC should not be selective in their probing. They should go for all the looters and recover the looted money. Chude from Ayetoro is sending that. And then this man from the United States of America, Frank O. Nero, is saying that the seizure of the 753 duplexes by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission from Emefiele is a welcome development. However, all the former governors who have allegedly looted funds cases with EFCC must be made to return all the alleged stolen public money and be used for the collective good of Nigerians. Meanwhile, the cooked-up allegations against Dele Farotimi should be channeled through the court processes and not the illegal capturing of the great voice of Dele that represents the ordinary Nigerian. Freedom of speech is a guaranteed constitutional right. Nigerians must begin to choose the best of us to rule the rest of us to get the best from us. May God help and heal our land. Franco Nero, thank you so much. Let's see this again. The entire Nigerian system is being infected with the lying culture of Tinubu government. Is it that EFCC has not confirmed who owns the property? This is not sustainable at all. And that's what you're saying. Kudos to the president for the South Africa's passport-free entry. Tax reform bill should be studied properly before passing it into law. There must be a merit and demerit in it. Let's do a plus and minus and come up with something good for the betterment of the country. Nigeria is a blessed country in all ramifications. Kudos to the airline operators for the price reduction at the time of the year. Let sincerity and transparency and fear of God rule us and our conscience in all that we do as a nation and government for prosperity is working. God bless Nigeria. Pastor Gabriel Ekuma sent that message. Okay, let's see more now quickly. What is this person saying? Okay, I think it's kind of lengthy, but let me just cut it short. Stanley from Oshodi is saying, good morning. Yeah, see, the matter on this looting can't stop. The truth is said, let there be capital punishment enshrined into our constitution. You just said something while on with Mr. Rufai Oseni. You said, and it's as if the looting still continues. Ikami Jude. Except the capital punishment is enacted, the worst should still be expected. Don't you understand that the reason an individual will be so hardened to still loot 150 billion naira is with no remorse, having already analyzed this in his heart? Na Naija, nothing go shele. Pata, I go use 50 billion naira for the case and at least live on the remaining 100 billion naira. But where you have capital punishment, someone will fear knowing the eventual consequences when apprehended. Please and please, let there be capital punishment enacted and our problems are over. Many thanks. What's your name? Stanley from Oshodi. Thank you so much. When will people choose freedom or wisdom? Even if you release Kanu, it wouldn't guarantee any peace in the southeast. Or are they trying to tell us Kanu holds the remote to the non-state actors, or are they committing alleged atrocities in his name? So, why blame Ekpa then? The Abia monarch is correct. The arrest of the Ekpa won't guarantee any peace. Right? Also, the problem was caused by the federal government from the start. And anyone who means well for the Southeast wouldn't wish Ekpa be repatriated. It will be another round of sit at home and violence from the security agents and non-state actors. Yeah. People killed unjustly by security agents. You think they aren't waiting army of angry agitators? Please, people should use their sense properly in Nigeria. My question is, when exactly would Nigeria leaders start governing Nigeria with equity and justice? I asked this question because I see no reason why Kanu has not been released. He didn't do anything that warranted him being kept in custody, except if the president wants someone like me to allegedly believe that the former president, Buhari, instructed him not to release him. Egege from Agege sent that message. All right. Thank you. Let's see now. VOP, good morning to you. The federal government and the Igbo politicians know how to restore peace in the southeast, but they would like that idea, and I challenge them. Let them release Nnamdi Kanu and there will be final peace in the southeast. The Igbos are not violent people. Sylvester from Festac is sending that message. Okay, top of the morning to you. Simon Ekpa is not the cause of a problem in the southeast. Igbo leaders should wake up and stop beating about the bush. Court has set Kanu free. Instead of using instruments of law, both international law, they are begging for his release, knowing fully well they are puppet in the hands of the government. Didier Iyanikpaja sent that message. Okay, let's see who's there again. Yes, Tony from Kaduna. I'm having issues with the WhatsApp number. Okay, yeah, I don't know why, maybe network or something, but I have not been able to take WhatsApp calls, or maybe just one or two. I'm sorry about that. Okay, yeah. Now Good morning to you, Ikambi. Please tell the man condemning Mazi Kanu autopilot IPOP to spare me all his stories. Igbos are seen as conquered people. Early we start speaking truth to power. The earlier the better for us all. Nedu CIA from Imota, Ikorodu. The man from Thailand is saying the truth. Go to Ihiala. The whole local government area is suffering from the oppression of the soldiers and police, and they have not found out who is the criminals, and our youths are being killed on daily basis, calling them criminals while they are not. One man from Niger Delta is working with his men to create problems in the southeast. If Mazi Kanu is released today, all these things will stop. Mazi Okeke is my name. Good morning. The southeast governors and the people in the National Assembly have important roles to play to release Mazi Kanu. Thank you so much. Let's see. Do we have any other comments here? Okay, good morning, Ikami Jude. How can I have the full details of what now? Let's leave that quickly. Let's come back home. Onoge know what to do about Samuel Ekpa with Finnish government. He didn't know what to do about the marginalization of entire Southeast. Imagine a rail line connecting other regions except the Southeast. They play. Seems that they are not part of the country. Davis from Ikpaja. MNK, Samuel Ekpa is the product of marginalization from the federal government. Yeah, thank you. Let's see quickly now. No, now it's not supposed to be for this one. Okay, Kayo de Lubenga. Number one is too lengthy, all right, and it's not. This is not. Okay, let's see. Harry B is saying something here. That man who said he is an Igbo man has spoken well. He has points. I am an Igbo man from this same town with Simon Ekpa, yet I am not his supporters. Although we Igbos are problems to ourselves, what we normally do is to make noise. Make serious noise. Make noise. Yet, okay. I'm trying to. Okay, the federal government. Okay. Although we Igbos are problem to ourselves, let me start from there. We normally do is to make noise, the federal government against our people, but that was not true. My question is a Yoruba man a governor of any Igbo state? Good morning. Why the man that claimed to be Igbo did not listen when you want to get his number for private talk? Me, I don't know why no listen. Maybe no one come in the fear now. Everybody the fear. Talk, same talk. No action, no changes. Come 2027, talk will continue. God help this nation. Elder Dikinowo from Mafoluku in Oshodi. Yeah. Has Nigeria entered one chance the second time? That is double chance. Okay. Good morning, Jude. This government is full of deceit and corruption. They increased electricity tariff. They increased gas tariff. They increased oil subsidy. They increased dollars. Increased VAT. Now they want to increase tax. This government is killing us. We cannot feed our family again. They only impose hardship, poverty, unemployment. They will loot the tax again. There is no sincerity in this government. Ayodele Olusegun from Ikotun, Lagos. Thank you so much. I don't know why I've not been able to take some of these calls. Okay, let me see. Good morning. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. What's your name?
Wow. Good morning.
Good morning. What's your name? Talk to us quickly.
Are you hearing me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, good morning. Yeah, I'm from Germany, Mazi.
Okay.
Yeah. You see, this tax issue, there is no way you can get it right unless Nigeria has a data. Over here in Germany, every adult that is working has his or her own tax number. So there's no way you can cheat government, and there's no way government can cheat you. So coming up and doing all this kind of tax without data, without statistics is just absolute, flawed. Now, come to what is happening in Imo State or Igbo states. Somebody called you here and was talking about IPOB, Nnamdi, and this and that, and he's an Igbo person. He could be right, but let me tell you, when insecurity started in Igbo land was not when Nnamdi established ICN. ICN was established in October 2020. The insecurity started in Igbo land when the military started their operation Python Dance 1, 2, 3, and when they went to Nnamdi Kanu's house to kill him. That is when insecurity started in Nigeria, in Igbo land. Some people get this in, their stories or right before coming to on air and this, talking. The insecurity in Igbo land started in 2015 when the first time Nnamdi Kanu was arrested by General Buhari, and the Nnamdi Kanu's supporters were in Aba High School, telling Nigeria to release Nnamdi Kanu, and the military went there and murdered 150 of them. Even Amnesty International Nigeria reported it. It's on their, in fact, it's on their website. Go and listen to what they said, how they accused Buhari government of killing unarmed Igbo youths in Southeast, even before 2015, 2016, 2017. Even during 2016, when IPOB was campaigning for Trump in Port Harcourt, they were murdered. 18 of them were murdered because they were just supporting Trump. Ekami, please. Media is very important in any society, and whatever media says is what people believe. Media should help Nigerians to clear this issue of IPOB, ECN, Nnamdi Kanu. Please, and lastly, he said that Sunday Igboho did not pick gun. Sunday Igboho picked his own people, his own boys, and went to Oyo State and fought the Fulanis there, Ekpa, and they murdered a lot of Hausa people and destroyed a lot of properties. People should get their stories very clear, please.
Thank you.
Goodbye from here.
Goodbye. Mazi from Germany. Thank you. We'll leave it there today. We'll continue tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. is the time. Okay, I'll be back to continue this particular conversation about Simon Ekpa. We'll continue by 10:30. Everyone, catch me live here. Catch me live here. We'll continue that conversation. Okay. Thank you so very, very much. My name is Jude Ikami Jude on social media. Catch me there. Let's talk more. Ikami Jude. Facebook, Instagram, everywhere. Ikami Jude. IKAMIJUDEH. I love you so much. Have a great day. And hey, please, Christmas is coming. Find someone and bless the person. Even if now with 1 Congo of rice. It will go a long way. Go to the street. And bless someone. And God will bless you too. Thank you so much. I'm out of here. Good morning to you.